Aaron, we've got a big gym day today. I want an Efectiv pre-workout, please.
What makes you say that? Are you looking to create your own legacy?
Yeah, I just want something that's going to work. Efectiv in the gym, effectively.
Funny you say that. I've actually got the Efectiv legacy pre-workout.
Oh, wow, like, quite literally.
Yeah, literally brand new.
Perfect.
Hello there guys, come on in. Of course, yet again, another pre-workout review with us, the Review Bros. Aaron.
Craig.
And today, what have we got for them?
We've got Legacy, Create Yours by Efectiv.
And we've known some good products from these guys in the past. Is this going to be a brand new one that you decide to pick up in the future? We're going to go through the usuals today.
Taste, price, label, and then most importantly, the real world effects all coming out here. Will it be your next pre-workout?
We're going to find out if it leaves a legacy with you. But in first, we do ask for the favours that do help us to help you. And of course, a thumbs up, a subscription to the channel, and a comment down below does help us to help you. Let's find out what this one does. Is it effective? That, of course, moves us into our first segments of the review, the taste and the mixability, and I'm very excited for this one. When it rocked up on the doormat through delivery, I was like, wow, what a great flavour. Unfortunately, it's the only flavour it comes in, but I don't think many people would be too disturbed by that. What is it?
Not if you're a candy lover. It's fizzy bubble sweets, and it looks very nice, doesn't it?
It does, it looks good. It's those pink and blue fizzy cola bottle looking things.
Yeah.
And I've got to say, we've pre-mixed it. That is probably the most standout colour we've ever had. It's just like forceful, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like it's ready to blow.
Mouthwash style.
Yeah. We've got ourselves good mixability, I will say, for a 19 grammer.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
Yeah, it's never going to zoom in on that, but you get the gist. It's a good start. Whoa!
Wait, they'd say fizzy, didn't it?
It did. There is a lot of fizz kicking out of that.
Oh my goodness, it's drib oiling down the bottom.
No. I've got to get every last drop of this stuff. Anyway, let's get it down the hatches.
Mmm. Yeah, it's a very unique flavour. Tell them.
Okay, I'm going to tell you. It's good and bad. It's good and bad. It's good. I really like the fact they've gone to the effort to put the fizz in there. That, for me, is fantastic because we often get like cola flavours and that turn up. And whilst they do taste like cola, they taste like flat cola. And no one's ever going to really like flat cola. So the fizz factor in this is really nice. It actually does have a genuine sense of fizz.
Carbonation. The
truth of the matter is, and we're honest on the channel, I was slightly disappointed by the flavour because it doesn't necessarily taste like the pink and blue bottles. For me, it's got like, it's going to sound strange, it's got like a banana flavour coming forward. It's more like those blue and yellow banana flavour sweets.
Yeah, it does. It tastes like the actual yellow kind of hard ones.
Yeah, it is nice. It's just not, this had 10 out of 10 material written all over it. And it fell a little bit short in my opinion. It's not, I'm not saying it's bad at all. It's just, I was very excited for this one. I've got a score in mind.
I would agree with you. I'd agree in that it's unique. It doesn't taste as I was expecting, and nor as nice as I was expecting, but I still think it's good, and I think most people won't struggle. But there is definitely that banana element to it, isn't there?
Yeah. Yeah, I do have a score in mind.
All right, do a 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1,
8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. It had potential to be a 10.
Yeah.
Though.
By no stretch is it bad. It's just it had that 10 out of 10 chance. Let's move into the pricing point.
Let's talk price, shall we?
We shall, let's do it.
You head over to effectivnutrition.com where you can find this on there using our discount code RB10, knocks off 10% for £31.49 for a 40 20 serving container, and you get a free shaker, don't you?
You do indeed. Not bad, you say, not bad, we hear. And these guys have done a lot of products. That discount code RB10 does work on anything over at the website. When you do the math, it is a 40-20. You know the drill though. We always go by that maximum serving size because let's be real. I think most people, ourselves included in that, will do full serves. We're no half serve people around here, is there? Not on this channel. I can tell you it'll come in at £1.56 per go. You also know the drill as well in the fact that we've got ourselves a consistent price and scale that compares pre-workout servings, price point, from products across the entire world. Where a 5 out of 10 is an average price point. This one slips itself very nicely into a 5.5 out of 10. So it is slightly cheaper than your average pre-workout, which of course in our eyes is always going to be a thumbs up. What is she packing? Will it leave a legacy as we move into the label?
Alright guys, you know what time it is, it's label time. So we're going on the maximum serving amount, which is the 1 scoop, 19 grams, and it does say all down the side here, warning, high caffeine. So they're obviously going down the more high stimmy route. So first up we've got L-citrulline at 4 grams.
Yeah, respectable dosage. It probably is about as low as we'd want to see for the nitric oxide production and ultimately the pump in the gym.
Lovely. Beta-alanine, 3.2 grams.
Yep, good dosage again. Beta tingles. The paresthesia, itchy type feeling as the pre-workout kicks in to give you that placebo energy feel. And of course it helps with endurance down the line.
Nice. L-tyrosine, 2 grams.
Yep, double normal. Amino acid responsible for clarification, focus, mood elevation.
Lovely. Then we've got nitrosogene, which is inositol stabilised arginine silica at 1500 milligrams.
Nice, yeah, that's going to tie in nicely with the L-citrulline at the start there. It's obviously going to help again produce nitric oxide in the bloodstream, helping with vascularity, nutrient delivery and pumps.
Love to see that combo. Then we've got taurine at 1 gram.
Yeah, good. Electrolyte balance, hydration benefits, even been shown to help with natural energy production.
Nice. Vitacholine, a registered version of choline bitartrate at 1 gram.
Yep, good. Obviously a little bit more bioavailable than your general choline sources. It's going to help with focus, clarity, concentration, coordination.
Nice, we'll take that all day. Then we've got Himalayan pink salt at 500 milligrams.
Yeah, nice. We like to see it. Didn't taste that in the flavour section. What I will say is it's going to help with muscular contraction, hyperhydration and pumps.
Lovely. Juniper berry extract, 400 milligrams.
Yeah, big dosage. You know, that helps with the amplification of the stimulants. Gets things moving, hyperhydrated into the system to give you that energy drive.
Power up time. Then we've got caffeine anhydrous at a very specific dose of 345.5 milligrams.
Yeah, I like it. I do like the fact that it's very transparent here and it's something's coming up. It's quite odd, but new, but different, but fun. But here, that's a good amount of caffeine, guys, for your energy and stimulation.
Yeah, probably slightly above the norm, maybe.
Yeah.
Then we've got Zynamite, a registered ingredient, again 200 milligrams.
Yeah, it works nicely with the caffeine. A fast-acting version of stimulatory effect. It's going to get the heart rate up. It's going to get you moving.
Lovely. Then we've got Citrus aurantium, 200 milligrams.
Yeah, for a fat-burning energy side note, again, getting things moving around the body.
Lovely. Then we've got Infinigear's decaffeine malate, yielding 52 milligrams of the 67 milligrams that's in it.
Again, very specific here, but it's going to digest slightly slower, helping with energy at the end of your training session.
Yep, indeedy. Then we have S7, a registered ingredient, again made up of those 7 different ingredients, 50 milligrams.
Yeah, for pumps. It's going to give you that pumps, the blood flow, the heart health benefits, antioxidant benefits. Obviously, you're getting those 7 different ingredients in there, and it's going to help nitric oxide levels as well for more pumps.
Nice. And the interesting part that Aaron sort of touched on earlier is that we've obviously, as part of the S7, we do have green coffee bean extract and green tea extract, and that actually yields a 2.5 milligram caffeine intake.
Which I like. I've got to say, I like the transparency. I've never ever seen S7 with a listed caffeine content before. I'll be honest with you, I didn't even know it myself. And there's a lot of non-stims out there that have S7 in it, so technically they're stimulant products now. Interesting. That being said, it would be very similar to spilling a drop of tea and licking it up, and that's how much caffeine it is. You'd never feel it, But it's interesting that they've labelled it as a transparency thing here.
Yeah, very interesting. First time we've seen it. Then we've got estrogen at 50 milligrams.
For the absorption and digestion of this product. Important when you're taking a pre-workout because you've only got a 30-minute window approximately before it needs to get to work.
Yes, indeedy. Then we've got L-theanine at a random 40 milligrams.
Yeah, love it or hate it ingredient. It's a blanket to the stimulants, helps taper down some jitters, potential jitters from high stimulants. Helps with focus, concentration and anti-crash mechanism. Some dislike it because it can make them tired, and L-theanine is an important chemical in the sleep process, opposite to what you want to see in your pre-workout often. That being said, 40 milligrams is such a low dosage, we might get the best of both worlds here.
Yeah, we don't often see it that low, so it'll be interesting to see how it comes together. Then we wrap it off with bioperine at 10 milligrams, so it's a double digestive job.
Yeah, I like it. Working with the estrogen there for more absorption benefits. Good label.
Yeah, very stacked, very unique. Got a few interesting bits in there.
Nice transparency, nice legacy. We're there, guys. We of course land now at the primary segment. It's the new pre-workout from the guys at Efectiv. It's Legacy. And will it help you create yours? We're going to find out today. We're going to look for the usual suspects when it concerns performance from pre-workouts. Energy, focus, pumps, and any side notes that we came along the journey towards Legacy. We start, of course, at the beginning of our experiences with it in chronological order, shall we say. So the beta-alanine, if it's in the product, the itchy tingle ingredient, 9 times out of 10, or probably more than that even, it's the first thing you feel. What did we think of it?
Yeah, so it come in pretty damn strong. Probably an 8 out of 10 on the tingle scale, and we'd say because of the double digestive aid, a good dose of beta-alanine. So right away it sets the scene, gets you that sense of urgency, and we've always appreciated that in daily driver-esque pre-workouts because it gets you out off the sofa, right?
It does. Head on down to the gym and you feel a definite nice wave of energy. It is an upper echelon caffeine dosage for what we would personally consider to be a daily driver. However, it does truly have a smoother feel to it than perhaps the label would suggest. And you can take that as a negative or a positive, and it is dependent on obviously what you're looking for. For us, we enjoyed it. Smooth onset of energy, consistent and well maintained throughout the training session at hand, with a nice sense of healthiness, well-being, endurance perhaps even. So the energy was on the good to the great level. It wasn't fantastic, it wasn't next level, it wasn't even perhaps dipping toes into the stim junkie realm.
Yeah.
But it was sufficient enough for your training session at hand, which is always a thumbs up. What else do we notice?
Yeah, so lasts a couple of hours, no peaks, troughs, crash, so that's the energy side for you guys. Focus, it was okay, maybe slightly behind the energy, but you felt switched on, you felt on the ball. There was no illicit floatiness, no highness, obviously nothing like that because it is a healthy all above board pre-workout, but it wakes the brain up, doesn't it?
Yeah, you get through your training. You're not too distracted. A slight sense perhaps of mood elevation because you do get cracking, guys. It is a nice daily type feel to it.
Savage pumps in the gym and the bedroom. Wolf pump.
For us, I do feel the standout point, perhaps just ahead of the energy, were the pumps. The pumps were good. They were actually pretty darn good. Solid, in fact, some would argue. And quite a thirsty pre-workout we found.
It does demand that you drink a lot of water. We both got through, what, probably about a litre or so?
Couple of bottles of water. Good, easy couple.
Yeah, so obviously that hydrates you, makes you train harder. I'd say endurance is another noticeable factor. It felt like we was really in the set, contracting the muscle, wanted to train more, banged out a lot of volume, and we felt like we could do more.
Yeah, hyperhydration was a factor, and perhaps that was why there was that demand for the water. Now, no negatives from this pre-workout, right? No crash, no appetite suppression, no jitters, anything, any high excessive heart rate, no breathing issues, which can be apparent with some pre-workouts should they be too strong. No digestive issues, you've got the double digestive aid here. The way I remember this pre-workout is it's a productive daily driver pre-workout that's aimed perhaps towards the advanced users. Beginners would get away with it on a lower, lesser scoop, perhaps that half scoop dosage. Stim junkies, it wouldn't be strong enough for you, that's the truth. It's for the productive people who want to bodybuild, they want to take the pre-workout, be energized for the session, get home, and it be gone out the system, and you can keep eating and sleeping as you perhaps would should you have not taken a pre-workout.
Yeah, it's quite a serious grown-up pre-workout, as we like to occasionally say. It's not a muck around one, it's not a joke, you know, it's giving you the tools you need to have a productive, successful gym session. And like you said, angled more towards serious people, bodybuilding style training. Now, what we'd wrap off with saying is going into the price point. Now, normally we would actually say Efectiv, their products are a bargain, but this one, we wouldn't say they're ripping you off, it's just priced adequately, we would say.
Yeah, we're saying it's in the right pricing band for the effects you get. Like Greg just said, the others, I'll give you an example. The Elite one is about £10 less. You get 10 more servings with it, and the labels are there, I'll be honest with you, are there or thereabouts.
In terms of what you're getting from the product, like actives and how much is in the serving.
Yeah. So truth be told, I do think the Elite one is a much better option for our viewers out there.
Bang for buck.
Bang for buck. That's the truth. This one is about priced right. All in all, a solid pre-workout.
Yeah,
It's one to shortlist.
Definitely, yeah. Shortlist it if you're in the market for a daily driver-esque pre-workout that has no holes. Compared to the Elite one, this one's going more down the pump, endurance, healthiness route. The Elite one's going more down the stimmy, fat-burny route,
Yeah.
just as a basic comparison.
Yeah, and we'll end the review by saying we still cannot believe how price-worthy Elite is. So if you can get your hands on it, do it now.
Yeah,
Because
incredible.
It's we don't know how they've done it. Put it that way. Whereas this one is about right.
Yeah, as expected.
Not much more can be said, guys. I feel like we've wrapped it all up. If you've got any questions, don't be fearful, but to, of course, drop them down below. Appreciate Efectiv, of course, for sending this one down. It does create a legacy. It is a memorable one. We enjoyed using it. It's something we could use again in the future, no doubt at all. Appreciate you guys watching from home. And as always, of course,
Stay
stimmed. Let's do it.